This match to me, when I was thinking about it on the ride up here, is like we've come full circle, you know? We all started here together, and no matter where I've been, WWE, TNA, the 40 countries, all that shit, it was awesome to go and do it, but in a weird way it doesn't compare to this because it's kind of like, look how far we had to come to get back where we started from. And here we are in Kaiser with the biggest house that pro wrestling has ever drawn here. Ric Flair, Matt Hardy, Carlito, Chris Masters, Mickey James, star-studded card, but two kids who grew up 20 minutes away have to go out and carry the main event, and I don't think it could be more appropriate, and I don't think that either Jake or I would want it any other way. We always lay it all out on the line, and I think tonight's the night to raise the bar and remind everybody that this is our motherfucking town, you know? So I can't wait to get out there and do it, and I hope I'm in one piece when I'm done.
You know what it means to me? It's a town as small as Kaiser, West Virginia, Cumberland, Maryland, however you want to group them together. The fact is that this is a small town where nothing ever happens. And you got two people. One that grew up watching wrestling in this town and realized they had to do it. And the other grew up watching me wrestle in this town and knew he had to do it. Not because of me, because the passion was the same. We were just in slightly different eras. And that passion was exactly what I had in my eyes whenever I saw his eyes at the age of 14, 15, 16 years old, till he was 18, till he was in this business, till he was turning heads. And every time he comes back to town, right when I think that my tank's empty and maybe it's time to hang it up, he realizes, you know, it's like a slap in my face, and he just fills my tank back up. Because he knows, and I know, that we can do it as good as anybody in the business. Like tonight, you got the biggest house this town has ever seen, and this is considered a wrestling town. You've got this most star-studded card this town has ever seen. And then you look all the way up that list of those matches, and you see the two of us at the top of that list. We are the main event on this show, and we're going to prove why we're on there. It's not because we're the hometown boys. It's not because we might have some friends and family out in the crowd who hoped we were last. It's because what I bring to the table, what he brings to the table, and what we force each other to bring to the table together, that's what makes us the main event tonight. And it just comes full circle. When the match is over, we'll shake hands and we'll realize we did it again. And we'll look forward to the next time. That's what this match means to me.
Do you have any thoughts on the fact that the living legend, Terry Funk, is going to be the guest ring enforcer for this match?
You know, that just sweetens the pot because he is a hero to anybody in this business that wants to be successful. You're not going to find somebody in the wrestling business that says, I don't want to be like Terry Funk, me included. And that just sweetens the pot. That takes it over the top. We've had so many contests with the two of us, and we never thought it could get any better. And with Terry Funk out there, the living legend, that's put it to the next tier. And you can't get any higher than that for us. So when we walk out, it doesn't matter what happens. The fact is, we walk in, we take it to each other the way we do it, that nobody else can do, and we walk out. It's the end of the story. We do it as hard as anybody could ever expect somebody to go out there, and we leave our heart and soul in the ring, and nobody can sit there and say, I can do that, because they either can't or they won't.